long time. We know that this digital ID will eventually be linked with a digital currency, a central bank digital currency. It will probably have some kind of mandatory vaccine schedule attached to it. They're going to begin monitoring your carbon footprint and restricting what you eat and where you can go. Unless you are completely independent from the mainstream system, they will just lock you out. They'll say, fine, if you don't want a digital ID or using this digital currency, that's fine. Just don't have access to the system. The days of the state coming and kicking your door off and dragging you and your family out your house are over. They will punish you via exclusion. Okay, if you don't want a digital ID, fine. Don't have access to the food system. Don't have access to the monetary system. They don't need to force you to do anything. They will manipulate you into having to do it via exclusion. And
yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Doc. You already know what time it is. Make sure you go get your Stop Racism shirt from UbuntuApparel.com, man. That's how y'all can help me with this journey. And I just want to say thanks in advance. Listen. Let me shut this door a little bit. I've been doing so many videos about this digital currency, this digital ID shit, right? Y'all don't understand, dog, what's going to happen to us. It already happened in China. I told y'all, China, they got a thing called WeChat. WeChat is like their PayPal, Facebook, all in one. Dude said he walked across the street, was jaywalking. Dude said before he made it to the other side of the street, they had done fined him jaywalking, went into his WeChat account, paid for the fine before he made it to the other side of the street. That's how much power they're going to have, right? Why you think they want everything on the grid? On the grid. You think just, you know, okay, cars that drive by themselves, they control them. You got a warrant? You don't want to bring your ass in? Soon as you crank that car up, the car going to identify your ass and going to drive you right to the police station and have you locked in that bitch until somebody come out and push a code and pick you out. See, we look at this shit like, oh, this is so innovative. You know, this is a new thing. Now, if you're 30, 40, you might say, that's nothing. I'm done with that. They're not worried about you. What if you was 19 and the new car come out? Oh, it drives itself like the Tesla, but it does other things that makes these young people be so susceptible to this shit till they don't think it's a trap. So to you, this is the new thing, it's the cool thing, but to them, it's more control, more fucking control. Don't you know they better go into your purchasing history? Because right now, when everything go digital banking, bro, they know everything about you. Ain't no more going to church talking about you ain't got no money to give white Jesus. Ain't no more talking about I don't got no money to pay taxes. Ain't no more none of this shit, bro. They know every dime that you have. They know everything that you bought. They know everybody you sent money to. They know everything. And you must understand, like I say, bro, I don't think people, when I say people, I'm talking white people, black people, Spanish people. I don't give a fuck what color you are. We fucked. Because you make $1 million a year. Oh, that ain't my problem. We make good money. You still fuck. 500,000 a year. That's good money. Fuck. I make $300,000-$400,000, I make $250,000 a year. I'm well above America's wealth gap. Guess what? You still put it together, people. The only way we can fight this shit if all of us put our differences aside. And I know this sounds so crazy. I know we got people that don't like other people because of their color, because of who they are, how they look, and all this other dumb shit. But I promise you, this is the only way we can fight this shit. This is the only way to come together, rebel against that shit. Because if we don't, you saying F your grandkids, their kids, your own kids, you know what I'm saying? You're saying forget about them. Because once they come up within this system, they're not going to know the difference between what we know. We came from a system where you could find $100 on the ground. When the last time you found $100 on the ground? Because people don't use fucking money. They laughed at me. I made it on World Star. Oh, and they worded it this guy like they don't know me on World Star. Like I don't know. Like I come on, bro. This guy says that this is going to be a cashless society, and guess what? It is. Okay. What about all these other places? Cashless. I think it's Switzerland. I think it was, or one of the hundreds of thousands of dollars in the streets, in the dumpsters. These people burning the money because it's not worth nothing. Imagine seeing hundreds of thousands of dollars, 50 tens, 20, 30s, not 30s, but 50 tens, 5s, whatever, in American money being burned because it's not worth nothing. It's coming. If we do not stop this digital ID, it is over, boy. You talking about the mark of the beast? That's it. You're going to pay your taxes. You're going to pay them fines. They know who you sent money to. They know what you bought, when you bought it, okay? Come on, bro. Y'all better see this shit coming. But we so divided. We so worried about this person. We think we the shit because we make a little bit more than other. Oh, I say, bro. And this is the thing, right? I always say this, right? When I say white folks, I'm talking about like, I'm not talking about white supremacist people. Those people, though, they don't give a fuck about white people, them damn self. I done showed you that. White supremacists or KKK type motherfuckers, they don't even like white people that like black people. They don't like white people that don't like them. So those are, listen, I'm not talking about them, but I'm saying white people in general. We have to understand, bro, we're all gonna be fucked. Y'all think, see, this is the key to this shit, right? All those years they kept us fighting against each other, creating crises. You know what I'm saying? Never, like they say, never let a good crisis go to waste. They create all this controversy between white and black. All that shit did is bought them time to do what they're doing now. It just bought them time. It kept us fighting amongst each other. You have to have two sides to draw wedges. This is why you got Republican, Democrat. This is why you got right wing, left wing. You know, you got to have two, because if it was one, that means peace. Everybody's on one accord. Two means one like left, one like right. This is some of the most basic warfare tactics that they've been using from day fucking one against us. They have to divide. Keep the gays fighting against the strays and the strays fighting against the... Bro, it's always a dividance. And so these so-called smart ass people still ain't figured that shit out. School don't teach you to think. It teach you what to think. Not how to think for yourself. Critical thinking has been snatched out of the school system. You don't think for yourself. Because if you thought about any of this shit, bro... It make all the sense in the world. So all I'm saying is I told you first. Go research it. Because I'm telling y'all right fucking now. Once digital currency become a thing, they ran it in China. It is going. I just showed you it hitting right in the UK. It hit in the UK. Now it's coming over here. They already been trying, but you know what they do? They get us by the businesses. I told you this is a corporatocracy. Meaning corporations run societies. Go look it up. That's the basic meaning of it. What is a corporatocracy? Where corporations runs and controls societies. I told y'all, bro, we give this bitch all the power it has. America, this whore, we give it all the power it has. I just feel for the children, bro. Like our kids that are going to grow up within the thick of this shit. That's not going to have a difference in correlations to, like, we know what paper money feel like. We know what it felt like to have money. Now, when you grew up in an era where you don't even know what money looked like, you heard about it, but they never used money. So their whole psyche when it comes to finances is digital currency. They fucked. They just like us at our time, at that time. They haven't been given a fair chance. You've been screwed by default, from the get up, from the dribble. Off the dribble, you've been fucked. And this is what's gonna happen to them, man. If we don't do nothing about it, if we don't rebel against this shit, any business that fire people because they don't want to comply with with the digital, man, fuck that. We boycott that shit. They can't do nothing without us. But the only way this shit works is if we all come together. We gotta put our differences aside, man. I know that shit sounds so impossible, so hard. But at some point, boy, somebody got to be the bigger person. Say, you know what, man? They're going to continue to control us through separation. Because we're all so separated, bro. You're going to have some people, like I say, making $250,000 or more a year. They don't give a damn. But they don't understand. They're going to be subject too. Like, come on, bro. Can't be that fucking crazy, man. And again, this has nothing to do with God. Nothing to do with God. This is all man. Okay? I'm going to do a video later on, man. Oh, man, y'all ain't going to be ready for this one. I'm going to break it down to the point it's going to make you're going to either like me or you're not behind this one. But I'm only going to be telling you the truth. By now, you should know, man. Anything I say, you go research it. And I just try to bring y'all the real. You know what I'm saying? I don't waste my time with just on some other crap. But anyway, man, I love y'all, man. Like I tell y'all all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. But please go research digital currency, digital banking, digital ID, anything that's digital. Like I say, they don't have to come to your house to cut your lights off. They could be in New York, hit a switch, and remotely control you. Like a remote control. Now you see how that works and how you put that together, and yeah, that part. Anyway, man, I'll get with y'all on the next one, man. All right.